There were some children who were supposed to take a cruise, but when they got to the dock, they got on the wrong ship. In fact, they got on a pirate ship. The pirates weren't there yet, and while the children were looking around, they found a strange map, and they decided to keep it. But then the pirates came on board and found the two children. They didn't want the children with them, so they put the two children in a boat and set them adrift on the ocean. They had been going along for quite a while when their ship went into a whirlpool. And then they fell out of the boat, and they were in the deep, deep ocean. And the mermaid said, "Oh no, we need to help those people." They dived into the cold water, and they went and they swam out, and they saved the beautiful children and brought them to the beach. The children said, "Thank you." They said, "Thank you." And the mermaid said, "Oh, you're welcome." "What brings you to our island?" The girl said, "We got on a pirate boat by mistake." And the boy said, "Yeah." And then the pirates put us in a little boat and pushed us away. Pushed us away. And then we got caught in a whirlpool. And then you saved us. And the mermaid said, "Where would you like to go now?" And they said, "Well, we'd like to go home." See, we'd like to go home. And the mermaid said, "Then you need to see Lava Linda." And they said, "How do we get to Lava Linda?" They said, "First, you need to talk to the jumbie tree. And then you need to talk to the happy castaways. And they can lead you to Lava Linda." The children said, "Who is Lava Linda?" They said, "She is the queen of our island. She controls the volcano. She's very powerful." And the children said, "We should get going then." And the mermaid said, "We hope to see you later." And this little mermaid swam over to see Miss Amy. And this beautiful mermaid went to put on her second costume. And this little mermaid came up here with me. She turned around to look at the audience, and she became a kid. And they said, "Which way to the jumbie tree?" They started through the jungle. They called out, "Jumbie tree!
Jumbie tree, jumbie tree!
Oh, jumbie tree!" And then the children said, "I think we're lost." And the jumbie tree said, "I can help you." Okay. And they said, "Are you the jumbie tree?" And he said, "Yes, I am." Hey, Eliza, come here to me. And they said, "Can you tell us how to find the happy castaways?" Yes. He said, "Yes, I can. First, you need to go through this path here in the jungle. And then you have to cross the narrow ledge." And they said, "The narrow ledge?" They said, "Oh no." And the jumbie tree said, "Don't worry. As long as you don't look down, it will be all right." Yes. And he said, "Go that way." And so they went down, and they found the narrow ledge. And they went very carefully. And the professor said, "Don't look down." they almost made it. They were almost all the way there. And you go to the Happy Castaway place. And then they found a Happy Castaways village. In the meantime, the two pirates had arrived on shore. And they said, we've got to get that map,
We gotta get that back.
or we won't get the treasure.
Or we won't get the treasure.
There, good Cooper. And he said, I bet we can follow those kids' tracks.
I bet we can follow those kids' tracks.
And yeah, Pirate Kyle said, you're right.
You're right.
Let's go this way.
Let's go this way.
And they said, yeah. And then they went through the jungle until they got right there. And then they rested for a minute. And back at the Happy Castaways village, they all turned to look at their audience. And the Happy Castaways said, hello, children. How are you today?
How are you today?
And they said, oh, we're fine.
Oh, we're fine.
But we're trying to get home.
But we're trying to get home.
And the Happy Castaways said, we can help you with that.
We can help you with that.
And they said, all we have to do is go back over the narrow ledge. Didn't you say that? We're going to go over the narrow ledge.
We're going to go over the
She said, first let me tell you who I am. She said, my name is Mona, and I'm a movie star. And the man said, and my name is Salty.
My name is Salty.
I'm a retired sailor.
I'm a retired sailor.
And they said, we can help you get to Lava Linda.
We can help you go to Lava.
And so they said, follow us. And they went right here. And then they started going back over the narrow ledge this way. And then Lava Linda said, hello.
Hello.
Here I am.
Here I am.
Come on down.
Come on now. No, ever.
And then they all took a step down. They're going to that step. Okay, go, go, go. You can go down. Okay, I wouldn't worry too much about it, okay? Meanwhile, the pirates had found the tracks. And they said, come on. We gotta go on this narrow ledge.
We gotta go on this narrow ledge.
And so they went across the narrow ledge. And when they came to the Castaways and the kids and Lava Linda, they said, be still.
Be still.
Stop right where you are.
Stop right where you are.
And they said, you kids,
You kids.
you took our map.
You took our map.
And we want it back.
And we want it back.
And Lava Linda said, what kind of map was it?
What kind of map was it?
And they said, a treasure map.
A treasure map.
A treasure map for this island.
A treasure map for this island.
Lava Linda laughed. She said, you don't need a map.
You don't need a map.
You've already found our greatest treasure.
You've already found our greatest treasure.
And the pirate said, treasure? Where is it? Where is it?
Where is it?
And Lava Linda said, our greatest treasure is our sunsets.
Our greatest treasure is our sunset.
She said, if you see even one of them,
If you either one of them, you want to stay
we're on this island forever.
on time forever.
And the pirate said, what kind of a treasure is a sunset?
What kind of treasure is a sunset?
Lava Linda said, wait and see.
Wait and see.
But then the boy and the girl said, we'd like to go home first. How do we get there?
How do we get there?
And she said, you can go on my magic water slide.
You can go on my magic water slide.
They said, where is it? And she said, it's right here.
It's right here.
Now, Mona, the movie star, wanted to stay on the island. Now, the professor, the very smart kid, he got in the back of the water slide. And Lava Linda gave them a little push, and they said, whee! And they went down the water slide. Then they magically made their way home. Lava Linda said, everyone sit down. almost here.
The sunset is almost here.
And when they had all gotten seated, the sun started to set. And they said, this is happily ever after.
This is happily ever after. With a
Good job! Take a bow.
Yay! Great job! Great job!